Climate change is not just an environmental issue. It is an economic issue, a social issue, an issue of global security. In this day and age, the science is clear. We can't be dallying any longer. We know that climate change is occurring. We've seen the impacts in British Columbia with the pine beetle epidemic in the interior and the impacts around the world with floods, with droughts, with hurricanes, with food crop losses. It's imperative that we act now. In fact, it is the responsibility of our generation to make moves to lessen the impacts of climate change by reducing greenhouse gas emissions right now. The good news is, the faster we do this, the better off we're going to be. Nicholas Stern, the former chief economist of the World Bank, said, if we invest in renewable energy and reducing greenhouse gas emissions now, it will actually cost us far less in terms of the hit to our economy in the future, plus allow for greater security in terms of energy security. So, what would the Green Party do? Number one, we have to make the commitment in Canada to actually reduce greenhouse gas emissions. We have to get with a program and plan that will bring down those emissions quickly and turn ourselves from laggards, which we currently are, into leaders on the global stage. This will help cities like Vancouver, that is aiming to be a global leader on climate change action. Number two, we have to go after the low-hanging fruit. We waste a lot of energy. We have to make sure that the programs are in place to enable homeowners and business owners to retrofit the buildings so that we are not allowing that energy to escape out of the windows and the sides of those buildings. Number three, we have to make sure that there's a tax regime and a tax system in place that allows for the rewarding of people to put their investment dollars into renewable energy and the alternatives to the oil and gas industry. And by renewable energy, I'm talking about the whole gamut of renewable energy. The solar, the wind, geothermal and geo-exchange, tidal. I am not talking nuclear because nuclear is not an option for the Green Party. We don't know how to handle the waste, and we just hold in our hearts what's happening in Japan as an example of a path we do not want to go down. In the end, if we make the right decisions, we are going to end up being more secure in terms of energy, and we will feel a whole lot better looking into the eyes of our children, knowing we've done what we could at this time to make sure the impacts of climate change are less rather than more on them and their future.